Hey, Snazzy, what are you doing? Close the door. But we're not supposed to close the doors unless we're filming. Please, just close the door. Okay, I'm closing it. I'm closing it. It's closed. What are you looking at on the computer? My comments. You're not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to read the comments. Listening to Snazzy sing makes me want to lose my ears. What? Love on top. I'm a good singer, right? Of course you are. You're a singer. That's what you do. Now please put that away. Snazzy is definitely the ugliest sandwich sister. We all look the same. Honestly, I feel bad for the sandwich kids. It looks like they have no light left behind their eyes. Shame on their parents. No light behind my eyes. I have light behind my eyes. Shame on their parents. These kids are definitely being exploited. What does exploited mean? I don't know. Should we look it up? Yeah, I think we have to. Okay. Benefit unfairly from the work of someone, typically by overworking or underpaying them. Do you think we're overworked? Maybe. We do work a lot. I don't know how much work is too much work. Do you think we're underpaid? Well, I've never been paid. Have you ever been paid? No, I have not. But Mom and Dad will pay us eventually. But what if they don't? I don't know. I don't know how to do anything. I guess I'd have to start my own channel. I think it's time to admit that this just isn't working. Please, Danny, just give me a few more weeks. Once I have more people in my downline, the money will make itself. Baby, no one in this town is gonna buy anything from you, much less work for you. Why not? Because we're freaks to them. When you go in the grocery store with your 6 copycat daughters and your pregnant belly and your bag full of coupons, do you think they think you're cool? No, they pity you because they don't understand you. I can work with pity. I can turn pity into sales. Just give me a chance, baby. I can prove it. We can't afford any more chances. Hi, Sasha. How long you been standing there? Not long. May I have permission to ask a question, please? Although it is impolite to interrupt grown-ups, I'll allow your question. Do we have the channel called TLC? No, I think that's a rich person channel. Why do you ask? I wanted to watch a show called 19 Kids and Counting. Some of the kids at school are calling me 19 Kids and Counting, so I just wanted to watch it. 19 Kids and Counting? I think it's a TV show about a family with a lot of kids like us. But it's a real family. They're not acting. We could be a TV show. No, who would watch us? We're just a normal, boring family. Actually, Grace, I think Sasha's onto something. We could be a TV show. Hey, Mom, can I talk to you about something really quick? Sure, but set up the camera first. You know how you said that if any of your kids didn't want to make videos anymore, all they would have to do is say so? I don't recall ever saying that. Okay, but you have said it. You said it 22 different times in 9 separate videos. Why are you watching the videos? I really don't want to make any more videos. I really wish it were that simple, but you've got a line of bath products coming out next month and a line of sauces in June. You've got projects scheduled through 2026, I'm afraid. Okay, well, we can cancel the projects. Do you realize how much money we would lose out on if we canceled all of your projects? Why do we need more money? We've already made a lot of money on this channel. Who told you the channel's made a lot of money? Sunny told me, and she knows those things. Well, if I tell you something, will you promise not to say anything to Sunny? Yeah, I promise. This is ultimately my fault because I trusted Sunny to handle our finances, but she made some bad investments, and now we're broke. I really wish you could quit Sarah Grace, but we just can't afford it right now. I think that kids on social media is so new, relatively speaking, and I think that we're just at this era where the laws haven't caught up to the reality of social media. When cars were first invented, we didn't have laws that made people wear seatbelts. We didn't have laws against drunk driving. All of that came later. And I think we will look back on this time period as it being the Wild West for how these kids are treated. There's the Coogan laws, which protect children who are performing in film and television. There's no such laws for the children that perform on these family vlogs. Hello and good evening. I'm Maria Cooper, and this is 50 Minutes with Maria Cooper. Tonight's top story has it all. Secrets, lies, exploitation, and a scandal that will have you questioning everything you thought you knew about the internet's favorite family. Join me as Sasha Sandwich, who's just going by Sasha these days, shares her story for the very first time. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
How are you feeling? This must be nerve-wracking for you.
Yeah, I'm nervous, terrified, but the cameras, they're kind of comforting in a way. I know what to do in front of a camera, that's what I'm used to. But this is the first time I'm being filmed since I left my parents' house 3 months ago.
You say that 3 months ago you left your parents' house.
Yes.
Did you leave on your own accord, or were you made to leave by your parents?
I left on my own, and it was the most difficult thing I've ever had to do.
Are you aware that your parents have posted a video claiming that they had to kick you out for the safety of their other children, that you're addicted to bad drugs, that you are stealing money from the family to support your habit, and that you refuse to seek help?
I am aware of that video.
Do you have anything to say in response to these serious allegations?
Yeah, I have a lot to say in response. Sarah, this is your sister, Sasha.
Sasha, you're alive?
So are you. You're so much bigger than the last time I saw you.
Yeah, that happened. You've been gone for 4 years. Kids grow in 4 years.
And your voice, your speech impediment's almost gone.
I don't have a speech impediment.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Why did you leave? One day you were there and then you were never there again, and that's not fair.
I know it's not fair.
Then why'd you do it?
I was 21 at that point, and I had been talking to mom and dad about wanting to move out, get my own place, and I had been asking about the money that they had set aside for me. But the night that I left, I overheard them talking to their lawyer. They were making sure that legally they didn't have to give any of us anything ever. The only reason I had stayed up until that point was because I wanted the money that I had made. I don't expect you to understand, but I couldn't look at them again, Sarah. I had to leave that night.
If that's true, why didn't you tell us? Don't you think that's information we would have liked to know too?
I've been trying to tell you. Sunny was the only one with an email address and a phone number when I left. I've contacted her every day for the last 4 years. She just hasn't gotten back to me yet. I really should have been hired for December.
Hi.
Hi. You scared me. Are you okay?
I'm perfect. What are you doing?
I'm just messing around with the analytics. 10 First Dates with Smiley is doing really well. The views are almost as high as the Silly Caesar Specialist series. And of course, as always, Little Sandwich is our top performer.
Speaking of Little Sandwich, I spoke to Sarah Grace. She seems restless lately.
She's just going through a phase. She'll grow out of it.
Sasha never grew out of it.
Well, good thing Sarah Grace is nothing like Sasha.
I've noticed Sarah Grace has been hanging around you a lot, asking a lot of questions.
She's also been hanging around with that babysitter a lot. Seems to be asking her questions too.
I trust that babysitter with my life. She's a close personal friend of mine.
You met her at Pilates.
And you can be close personal friends with someone you met at Pilates.
Okay.
Anyways, your father and I have decided that it's best if we handle all the accounting from here on out.
But I love keeping track of the channel's purchases. I love making the expense reports. It's the only time I get to do any math.
I know, but that's really our responsibility. It's too much for a daughter to handle. Plus, you need to get back in front of the camera. Your fans have been asking for you.
Oh, Jimmy Two Beans. It seems like you've got a bee in your bonnet today. This series is so freaking weird. Why are you doing this? Awareness has been raised. Surely there are more impactful ways to help the kids. Jimmy Two Beans. I am more than an advocate. I am first and foremostly an entertainer. And are the people not entertained? They are entertained, Jimmy Two Beans. Take a chill pill.
There's been a lot of lore. The people are confused. Apparently I'm confused. I just tried to do this video and I gave 2 of the daughters the same name, so let's try this again. Let's slow down. It's time for a sandwich family roundup. Sandwich family roundup. Cause I'm Dolores. I'm sorry. Okay, first we have Sasha. She's 25. She's already escaped. Then we have Sunny/Emily. She's 23. She's our editor, accountant, and third parent. Then we have Silly/Eliza, who's 20 and sick. Then we have Skippy/Kate. She's 17. She's a prankster. Then we've got Smiley/Ella. She's 15 and she is our closeted beauty queen. Then we have Snazzy/Rebecca. She's 14 and she's our entertainer. And then finally we have Lil Sandwich/Sarah Grace. She's 13 and she's our boy. Everybody on the channel acts about 5 to 7 years younger than they actually are, except for Smiley, our beauty queen, because she's in pageants and she wants to be Miss Teen Orange County, and you can't be that if people think you're 6. But it's not like Lil Sandwich had like a fake 6th birthday party. They just avoid the topic of their age and they act younger than they are. Let's talk timeline. Make sure you're all caught up for this part. In December of 2019, Sasha escapes. In March of 2020, Sasha goes on 50 Minutes with Maria Cooper. Then 4 years go by. And on December 1st, 2023, the babysitter babysits for the very first time. Then from December to early January 2023 to 2024, we have all of the Meet a Sister videos, and also we're doing some babysitter bonding. Then on January 15th, 2024, Sarah Grace reunites with Sasha at the park. Then on January 25th, 2024, Sarah Grace asks to quit the family vlog. And finally, on January 26th, Mommy Sandy fires Sunny from her limited accounting position. Have I said things in the past that contradict this timeline? Sure. Are we gonna hold my past against me? I wouldn't do that to you. I am aware that in some captions, what is the written word, right? I may have said that Silly was the second youngest. Okay, I don't mean that. I never meant that. Mommy Sandwich's name is Grace and she is 46. And Mr. Sandwich's first name is Danny and he is 55. Hi everybody, it's me, Little Sandwich, and today we're doing the Cheese Quackles Challenge, where I try to fit as many cheese quackles in my mouth as possible. You got me fired. Fired from what? From doing the accounting for the channel. But you don't get paid for that, right? That's not the point. What did you say to Mom? I asked her if I could quit making videos. You asked her that? Out loud? Yeah, but then she said that I couldn't quit because we need the money for my upcoming projects. So I told her that we've already made a lot of money. And then she asked me how I knew that, and I said that you told me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. You were right. The channel does make a lot of money, or at least we spend a lot of money. I was only in charge of keeping track of our purchases, not our income. Well, Mom says we don't have any money. She said we're broke. Mom said that we're broke? Yes, those were her words. She said, we're broke. Is it true? If Mom says we're broke, I guess we're broke. Mom made me promise not to tell you this, but she didn't know that my fingers were crossed. She said we're broke because of you, Emily. She said that you made bad investments, and that's why we're broke. Okay. Okay. I have a plan. Be ready at midnight. Wear all black. Okay. What are we doing? We're gonna get the truth. We're gonna steal the truth.